5 years into the future, what are the things you would wish that you hadn't done? What would be the things you wished you had done? Wouldn't it be amazing if you could just come back from the future and tell your past self to do things differently? I think we all wish that, and one of the things we can do at this moment when we do not have time machines is learn from other people's mistakes. That is why I decided to make this video for you guys, and in this video I'm going to mention the 5 things I would tell the reader in me at 20. Hi there, I am Manpreet. I make book related videos on this channel. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe, follow me on my social media and hit that bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. And without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, read more. Trust me, at 20 you have the most amount of time that you will probably have in the next few decades to read. I'm assuming that at 20 you are probably in your college, and that is the time you can read the most. You have the most amount of time, even when a lot of people give me excuses about studies. No, I know studies are important and I want you to do good. I want you to study hard. I want you to go out and have fun, but at the same time you want to read. I can't imagine how much time I had during my college time, and still I didn't read enough because I thought I would have more time later on when I'll just have a job and I do not have to study or worry about the studies any longer. That is so not the case. The actual exhausting stuff that starts in your life is when you get a job or even start your own business. So if you are in your college right now, just read more. Number 2 thing I would tell myself is read differently. Trust me, just 5 or 6 years later, you will have a lot of pressure due to your job, due to your family, and a lot of other things in your life. And during those times, you would not want to read something that would challenge you. You would actually want to pick up a cozy read that could give you an escape. You would not want to try anything different. And I have made videos in the past on why it is important to challenge yourself as a reader. And I would tell the 20-year-old me that you only have 2-3 more years to challenge yourself as a reader. After that, you won't be able to do so well with these. So make use of that time. Make sure you are challenging yourself as a reader. Try to read as many different kind of books as possible, and do not stick to any one genre. Do not stick to any one trope. Do not stick to any one style of language or style of writing. Just number 3, stay away from negative people. Honestly, when we are in college, we really want to be a part of a group. We really want to please others. It's natural, and a lot of us just want to, put ourselves in a mold that is more likable and that is more acceptable to people. But do not do that to yourself. You're just doing gross injustice to yourself if you're trying to put yourself in a mold that is likable by others. I spent so much of time trying to make friends, trying to impress my friends or trying to prove a point that, I deserve to be in a particular circle, which is so not the case. The best thing is standing out in college. That makes you feel lonely, but it actually helps out. And honestly, you'll be like, Manpreet, how is it this a message to your reader self? I'll tell you. When I was like 19, 20, I wasn't reading much, honestly. And I wasn't reading much because nobody around me was reading. And I felt like I would be a weirdo if I'll carry a book along with me, or if I'll, read while people are chatting away, or if I'll read while people are going for the movies. And while I would say you should go for the movies and you should go out when you are in your college, but at the same time, take out time to read, which is something which I eventually ended up doing when I was like 22, like last years of my college time. And I would carry my book everywhere. In between lectures, if I have time, I'll read the book. Anyway, that is my message to myself, because the real development would not come from trying to be a part of a group of friends. The real development, the real progress in my life would come from the knowledge I'm gaining. And if I'm able to do that through books, that is wonderful. So I should focus on that instead of, just trying to be a part of something which I'm going to regret later on, or which is going to wither away later on. Number 4, read easy books. You'll be like, Manpreet, you just talked about challenging yourself and reading different kind of books, but now you're talking about reading easy books. I mean, See, this is the thing. It's not really necessary for you to pick the toughest book out there to get the most benefits. A lot of people have this misconception that, the books that are really tough to read and really tough to go through, which is like, if 100 people start reading that book who are like proper regular readers, only 5 of them would be able to finish the book. It's not necessary that that book is a good one and would actually benefit you. I feel like that is such a misconception and such an intellectually corrupted thing to, propagate, because there is knowledge in easy books, there is knowledge in a lot of books, and they do not always have to be the ones that are must reads. So that is something that you need to realize, and you need to stop trying to read that is something impressive just because people think so. Number 5 thing I would like to tell the 20-year-old Manpreet is, Manpreet, start recording now. I so wish I had my, experiences recording in video format or even as a blog when I was 20. I did start a blog quite soon after I was 20, but not soon enough. I do not have the record of my life from back then. I just remember bits and pieces, but not a proper record. And I kind of missed that thing. I didn't keep a journal. I didn't have like a vlog or anything or anything to record. And I feel like that is quite unfortunate because, see, every moment you are living is a lesson for your future self. So you need to make sure you're recording your progress, you're recording your feelings. Like, if I read this particular book, what did I feel about it? If I read this particular book, what did it teach me? You need to be recording all of those things. I'm not asking you to start a YouTube channel or a vlog, which is something so intimidating that you'll end up like, I probably don't want to read if I have to do all of this. No, you can just keep a small notebook, or you can just take notes on your phone and just keep them. Trust me, one day you will want to go back to these notes and you will cherish these records of your life, of your experiences, of the way you have gained knowledge, and of the way books have changed you. You would want these records when you are 26 or above. So please keep them. And yes, guys, these are the 5 things I would tell the reader in myself at 20. I really wish these 5 things act as an indicator to you and help you out and help you, realize something that you would probably realize when you are, too late or not in your 20s. So if this video ends up helping you out, I would feel incredibly happy. That's really why I wanted to make this video. And yes, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that. If you want to support me and my channel, please make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on. That really helps support this channel. So please do that, and also comment down below if you think this video would help you out. And yes, thank you so much for watching this video. This is Manvi signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon.